In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most gracious. Good morning, my dear student. In today's session, we are going to unlock the power of phrase. What is a phrase and what is the importance of a phrase in making sentence? Let me tell you that the most phrase can help you to make complex sentences from the simple sentences. So here, first of all, let me tell you what is a phrase. So a phrase is a group of two or more words. These words have these words have a noun and a verb or verb, but there is no subject and verb combination. Because of having no subject and verb combination, phrase has incomplete sense or incomplete power. Let me give you an example. If I write here, in the class room. This is a group of words. It is a phrase. In this group of words, we have a noun. But as there is a lack of verb and there is no noun or subject verb combination, so it has a meaning. There is something in the classroom, but incomplete. Means it's not clear that what the speaker want to say. There are many students in the classroom, there is a teacher in the classroom. So as it has incomplete sense, so this is called a phrase. Now, key features of the phrase. The main feature is the lack of combination. Mean it has no subject and verb combination. For example, if I write here, the walking dog. So you see, dog is a noun, and noun does the job of a subject and an adjective. And walking is a verb, meaning it is derived or formed from a verb walk. So as there is no subject and verb combination, so the walking dog has a meaning, but the meaning is not clear or incomplete. And if I write it in the form like this, the dog barks. Now, this is a class because it is a group of words and it has a noun which does the job of a subject and it has a verb combination. So that's the difference between the phrase and a clause. In a clause, the group of words has a subject and verb combination and it gives a complete sense. While in phrase, a group of words having no subject and verb combination, that's why it has incomplete sense. The other function, the phrase is it is a group of words and it does as the job of a single part of speech. It does the job of an adjective, it does the job of a noun, it does the job of a verb, and it does the job of an verb. Now let's see some common types of phrase. The noun phrase. When a phrase does the job of a noun, means it does the job of a subject of a verb, does the job of an object of a verb, and the object of a preposition, then it's called a noun phrase. Let's see the example. The busy honeybees made sweet honey. In this sentence, this is the subject, this is the verb, and this is the object. So if you look, the subject is a group of words. That's why it does the job of a noun, and it's called a noun phrase. In the second sentence, we watch the bright full moon. Here, subject, verb, and this, the bright full moon, which is a phrase, but here it does the job of the object of the verb watch, so it's called a noun phrase. The next, the cat hid under the wooden table. Here, under is the preposition, and you know each preposition needs an object, which is a noun or a pronoun. So here, the wooden table, which is a phrase, does the job of the object of the preposition. So that's why it's called a noun phrase. Another type that is called verb phrase. So when the group of word function is a verb, it's called verb phrase. She has been sleeping for hours. In this example, has been sleeping is a group of word, and as its function is a phrase, so it's called a verb phrase. Is action. The group of word action is verb, so it's called verb phrase. The next type is adverbial phrase. When the phrase does the function of an adverb, meaning when it describes a verb, an adjective, and another adverb, then it's called adverbial phrase. Let's see the example. For verb, she sings with great passion. Here you see sing is a verb, it is a doing word, and this phrase, a group of words which describes the doing word sing, it's called adverbial phrase. Adjective, the movie was better than I expected. Here in this sentence, the movie is a noun, and better, it's a word that describes the noun movie, so it's called adjective. And as you see, then I expected, this group of word phrase that describe the adjective better, so that's why it does the job of an adverbial phrase. Now come to the next example, adverb. She sings more beautifully than anyone I know. Here, sing is a verb, and she sings more beautifully. It's adjective. It's described. So it's a verb. It's a verb. It describes the doing word sing, and then this group of words describe this adverb beautifully. So it's called an adverbial phrase. Now, like adverb, the adverbial phrase describe the verb mean the doing word in a sentence, and it shows us how, when, why, where, how often, how long something happened. Mean some action happened. Let's see the example. She spoke in a quiet voice. So here, spoke is a doing word, is an action word, and in a quiet voice is it describes the doing word spoke, so it's just the job of an adverbial phrase. When before sunrise the birds started singing. Here, started is the doing word, and is this describe the doing word started, the time of the doing word, the time of the action. So it answers to the question when. So before sunshine is a adverbial phrase. In the same case, where, it gives you answer to the question where, like the adverb. She left the keys on the kitchen table. So where did she leave the key? On the kitchen table. As it describes where the action happened. So the answer is on the kitchen table. So it's why, when, like the word adverbial phrase, answer you the reason of an action. She studied hard. Why? For her final exam. So, for her final exam is an adverbial phrase. It answers to the question why something happened. How long something happened. For how long something is happened. So, he waited for 2 hours. Waited is doing good, and for 2 hours is the adverbial phrase which describe the duration of the time. So it's adverbial phrase. How often? We visit grandma once a month. So once a month is an adverbial phrase here, and it describes the frequency. How often something happens. That's why once a month is an adverbial phrase. So